between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. Bill Parcells and the Cowboys desperately needing this football game against the Panthers, who came in with a leg up on the NFC South. We pick things up in the first quarter. Second drive of the game for the Panthers. Jake Delhomme, fresh off his first Pro Bowl selection, up top to Ricky Proehl. 69 yards. That sets up a field goal. Panthers draw first blood 3-0, and then a disaster on the ensuing kickoff for Dallas. Tyson Thompson puts the ball on the turf and gives Carolina possession of the ball right on the Dallas 32. And TD, you go for the jugular in this situation.
You have to. After a turnover, you got the defense on their heels. Go up top.
Drew Carter comes down with it up top, and the Panthers take a quick 10-0 lead on the Cowboys, who need points on the next possession and facing a 3rd and long. 3rd and 10 from their own 20, and Terry Glenn makes a big play. That's a theme of this ball game.
Let's so throw.
51 yards, and then you added roughing the passer on top of it. Julius Jones, a resurgent Jones. Cowboys hadn't seen running like this in months.
Yeah, quite some time. He's been injured. He's come back. Looks healthy now, and to that team, he's desperately needed with that running game.
An 8-yard touchdown scamper makes it 10-7, and after Carolina goes 3 and out, here's Jones again looking real healthy. 19-yard gain. 3 plays later, Bledsoe looking for his playmaker, Terry Glenn, but instead he finds Ken Lucas.
Yeah, he's throwing it, but just a bad judgment on Drew Bledsoe's part.
So it's a turnover. Parcells bumming. 17 left in the half in the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the Dallas 40. Jake Delhomme. Ball comes popping free as DeMarcus Ware creates the turnover. Delhomme thought that he was throwing it, but he had an empty hand. I mean,
he had an empty hand.
About it.
Yeah, no doubt.
So that led to Billy Cundiff coming in, and Julius Peppers blocks it. So Peppers blocks the Cundiff field goal. Keep that in the back of your head. 3rd quarter, as the Panthers lead 17-10 with 5:28 to go in that quarter. Keyshawn Johnson, an 18-yard gain on 3rd and 10. Next play, Julius Jones is gone. 43-yard touchdown for Jones, who had 34 carries for 194 yards and 2 scores on the day.
Look at the blocking up front. Look at that big old hole that the Dallas Cowboys opened up for Julius Jones. Gets through the hole with the quickness, has the speed to make it to the pylon. Touchdown.
Carolina's next possession. 3:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Delhomme sacked. Ball is loose, but Steve Smith hops on it and suddenly is running with it. But the good fortune turns to bad as Smith thought he was roughed out of bounds and lets the ref know about it by putting his hands on him. And the MVP of the Panthers gets the gate.
I'm not sure what was said right here, but he did touch the ref, so the ref has the right to evict him from the game. But I'm not sure what he said. It might have been more what he said than what he did.
So the Panthers were without Smith for the final quarter and a half of this game. 4th quarter, first play of Jake Delhomme to Ricky Proehl, touchdown. 17-13. Oh, pardon me. He's picked off by Roy Williams. And Roy Williams on this play is hurt, and he would leave the game. But it was a big play by Roy Williams before he leaves.
Yeah, a big play. Almost looked like a wide receiver with that play. But got his ankle rolled on this play.
So the Panthers would get the ball back with 2:32 to go in the game after Dallas couldn't do anything on 3 straight possessions after the Jones long touchdown. And here Delhomme goes up top for Ricky Proehl, and he finds him wide open for a 34-5-yard touchdown, and the Panthers are up 20-17, and the Cowboys' season is on the brink. 2 minutes to go, needing a field goal to tie. Bledsoe to Keyshawn Johnson, 19 yards. Puts the Cowboys within field goal range with a $1:08 to go. Here comes Cundiff, blocked by Julius Peppers, and it's wide right. Or is it blocked? Peppers runs into Cundiff, and it's called running into the kicker. And the Cowboys get a fresh set of downs. Peppers says, hey, I blocked it. And after further review, because John Fox calls a timeout, enough for the booth to take a look at it, did Ken Lucas block it?
It was blocked.
You think so?
Yeah,
it was ruled inconclusive, we have to figure, because the Cowboys get the ball back, and Marion Barber doesn't get it in, but the very next play, Terry Glenn does. What a gorgeous catch by Glenn in the end zone. Glenn dislocated his thumb on the second catch of the game for him, and he still comes up with this in the last minute of the game. And the Panthers with one last chance with 5 seconds to go, down 24-20. Delhomme needs a Hail Mary and more. Instead, who knocks it down?
Keyshawn Johnson.
Keyshawn Johnson knocks it down as Bill Parcells and the Cowboys go into Carolina and come out with the win they so desperately needed. A crushing home and conference defeat for the Panthers.